Alright, mic check, 1, 2, and 2. Mic check, 1, 2, and 2. Hope we are coming through all fine and dandy. Hey howdy. How we doing? I love how every time I'm like, and maybe we'll start a stream on time next time tomorrow, and like, the world will say no. No, you are not. Your eyes, they're fucked. They're dry. You need to put more thing in your contacts. And it's like, oh, okay. Oh shit, it's about that time. She's coming through my audio till I visualize that. That applies. That's accurate. That's true. Either way, before we get into more FF14 Dawn Trail, okay, I was gonna say, where the hell did that sticky note go? Jump scare right before the ad read. Lose your actual reminder of what the code is. Genius system, Bedlam. But no, that's not what happened. Either way. Before we start, I would like to thank Factor75, that is Factor75.com, a HelloFresh company. If you would like to get with a diet or get with just having some good food around the house that you don't gotta do meal prep for, pop that bad baby in for 2 minutes in your oven. Into your microwave, even more convenient than the oven. In fact, throw out your oven. I don't care that you live on the 3rd story, just out the window. Throw your oven out the window. You will never need it again. Never ever. Because with code Factor SE 55086, that is Factor SE 55086, or the QR code on screen, or the link in wherever you're watching this, or on top of all of those, right there in chat, you can enjoy 50% off your first box and 20% off your second, again, using code Factor SE 55086. Thank you, Factor75, for helping out the channel, and let's get on to our feature presentation. And by that I mean, let me log into this damn game. Whoop. I should probably, it just occurred to me, I should probably log in by the time I'm ready to stream, but like, then I gotta mute that shit. Fuck that. Whoop. Oh, Jesus. Is everyone getting online today? It's Thursday. Come on now, it's Thursday. I expect this for a weekend. But shit. Yeah, how's everyone's day been going? Mine's been okay. I actually woke up at a decent hour. I thought I wasn't going to because I slept late. I fell asleep at like 6:30 or some crazy shit like that. The sun was coming up and it's like, no, you're waking up at 1 p.m. And it's like, not optimal, but okay. Either way, well, Clement has her sights set on the Yakoi village. The road beckons, friends. Let's be on our way to the Yakoi. It's back to where the path brought, thank you, dyslexia. Then it's back to where the path through the mountains begins. You remember, the spot where you were tricked into walking off with Valkesa. Just gonna rub my face in it like that, eh? Wonder if he's raising my ankles on purpose, though. You know, trying to keep my anger directed at him instead of myself. Either way, we can't be standing here. Either way, we can't be standing around here all day. We have a lot of less time to make up for. Whoop. I did attune to that crystal, yeah? And this one? Okay. Oh, that reminds me, where's my boy? We might need him around yet. To my side, gacked. You saw the threshold that I posted? Yeah, it was good. I just saw it at an unholy hour, so I'm like, I should probably not look at my screen. I say, having looked at my screen past that. I like looked at it, went mentally, yeah, that's really good. And then closed my phone, and like 15 minutes later, phone's back open. How far out is this? Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, shit. Hey, Tim. What's good? What's good? Let me just get off to the... Oh, what the hell am I doing? Let me just go here and then give you something a little special. How is Dawn Trail so far? Dawn Trail has been going really well, actually. Again, it's a slow start. A lot of people compare it to, fucking Stormblood. I see where it comes from, but I'm a lot more happy with this one since it's not in the middle. It's not, like, in the middle of an arc. So, like, yeah, do whatever. I should totally look at the threshold without the lights on your phone in the dark. I promise no weird-ass shit happens. How do you think I was looking at it? But yeah, I'm loving it so far. But I haven't gotten into anything serious quite yet. How is Blasphemous? At least Stormblood lets you kill the Empire from what but from what I've seen of this, it looks great. I mean, I've been told by people who got way more into it that this expansion does still have anti-imperialism in it. I couldn't leave without letting Ready Rock know what happened, so I stopped in Earthenshire to say a few words before moving on. And now Erenville's nowhere to be seen. Couldn't he wait a few more moments? So much for giving him the benefit of the doubt. Come on, let's catch up. I want to give that smug cleaner a piece of my mind. Blasphemous Fox, excited to speed through it to get to the sequel. Hell yeah, I got into the sewers and decided I would maybe get to it later, maybe. I worried while Clement would agonize over the loss of a keystone, but seems like I had nothing to be concerned about. Well, once not but then. Yeah, I'm feeling like in the next, like, 20 minutes, we're definitely gonna get, like, at least a dungeon. First dungeon was fucking phenomenal. Easily one of the best MSQ dungeons. Fucking, what's it called? Oh, let me... What do you mean I can select which version of the instance I'm going to? But it's... that one. That one that is actively scrambling before my eyes. That one's really good. As I'm sure you've noticed, the air grows thin at this elevation. Take it slow until your body adjusts. Deep breaths, drink plenty of water. A few more steps and we'll be in Warlar's Echo. Yeah, I am adoring this game or this expansion so far. I do love making Chocobo into alpacas as a consolation isn't the word for it, as a replacement. Because, like, yeah, in a more hilly environment, alpacas are actually really good. I'm also surprised that, like, I think these are the Palo. That, like, these are not the Lalafell replacement. They're just short here. It's interesting. Think I'm getting used to the air up here? This is the place from the Lay of Proof, where Papa met with the Yokoi. Oh, look at them! Oh, I love them! They're like huts with legs! And that must be them. Don't think I've ever actually seen one outside of a picture. So it is for most Turali. The giants rarely visit the lowlands. Here, in their mountain fastness, they tend to do the solemn duty they pledged to undertake in their pact with the Dawn Servant. To watch over the Tural Vidral of Valley Garmanda and maintain its prison within their temple. Oh yes, Waklamat told us about the Tural Vidral. Creatures that lived for far longer than normal and awakened to strange powers. Indeed. Yet even amongst those anomalies, Valley Garmanda is unrivaled in strength. It has endured for centuries, bringing catastrophe each time it emerges from its lair. As you learned in the Lay of Ice, it was Gulul Jaja who at last managed to imprison the beast, and it has lain dormant in the temple ever since. It's said the building still bears a gaping hole in its ceiling from when Valley Garmanda was lured inside by Gulul Jaja's final ploy. Oh, like the Asylum Demon. We're gonna be fighting the Asylum Demon. I'd like to see the strongest of all Tural Vidral. Wonder what it was like to fight it. Warlaw's Echo was where both the Lay of Proof and Lay of Ice took place. Does this not suggest we'll be facing two feats this time? That's a question we can ask the Elector once we find him. Or maybe we should flush out Bakul Jaja so I can beat my keystone out of him. At some point I want to try to figure out how Kane managed to do threshold distortion and warping with those tests. Do you know if it was done in Blender or if it was an After Effects or a deal? Fuck it, let's find the thief and cheat. I want to kick his ass. Damn right. Now where to start looking? Perhaps the feat should take precedence while we're here. I'm sure there'll be other opportunities to confront Bakul Jaja. I suppose we do still have 4 keystones to earn. No matter what we do, the contest will pit us against him sooner or later. Alright, let's seek out the Elector. Then I suggest we pay a place to this, Kariozar the Gracious, so their temple is called. The Moblins told me that the High Luminary Gurfurf... Oh, that one my tongue just doesn't like. Gurfurler. Oh, Gurfler. Luminary Gurfler is to be found there. If we are to ask someone for information, then he seems a wise choice. It's all in Blender, so I assume the distortion was done in Blender, and someone's... Oh yeah, no, absolutely, but it's like... Never rule out that it might be post-production. Oh, fuck. Sorry, I am very out of practice. I would also like to thank Hulijing for the follow. Thank you, Juniper. I believe that's the right name. Yeah, repair all my shit, including... I should probably take the materia out, huh? Did that not go off? There we go! Yeah, that button's still fucky. Very temperamental button. God, I am doing all of my shit out of order today. Let's see if I can convince the guards to let us through. I am Waklamat, third promise of Tuli Hiolal, and I seek your elector for the right of succession. May I speak with Gurfler? The High Luminary is granted admittance to the claimants. You may enter. That was easier than expected. In we go then. I like that the giants, they're like a very secluded people, but they're not unfriendly. They just keep to themselves. You know? Gods. Is that? Aye. Veligarmanda. Holy shit, that's a big Quetzalcoatl. Also probably pronouncing Quetzalcoatl wrong, but... Oh, that thing is cool! Welcome. High Luminary Guffler. He is not here at present. I am Luminary Zermower. This is the Sky Ruin, Veligarmanda. It is the Tural Vidral whose name has evoked terror since time immemorial. Even my people, once conquerors of all beneath the sun, were as brittle leaves before Veligarmanda's tempestuous power. When the Sky Ruin descended upon Urkopacha 8 decades ago, the casualties were staggering. Had Gulul Jaja and his companions not intervened, we would have been slaughtered to the last. Also, when they said giants, I thought they meant, like, big fuckers. Not, like, seeing the size of the giants is like, yeah, they're pretty big. Their titanic battle with Veligarmanda raged for 10 days and 10 nights. As their foe fought on, tireless and relentless, our heroes were pushed beyond the limits of their endurance. Thus did the Head of Reason concoct a desperate plan. Gulul Jaja tricked the Sky Ruin into losing control of its own ice magics, causing the unwitting Tural Vidral to encase itself in frozen ether. And it's been like this ever since. Nice work, Papa. Howdy, Mecha. How you doing? But what happens if the ice ever melts? The same question looms large in our minds, for the magic sustaining this prison grow weaker with each passing year. Veligarmanda commands powers of ice and lightning, of fire and ice, and ice. Some believe that the violence of the most recent storm was a result of those energies slipping free. Skipped all your stimulant this morning and had the dank kush, so I might not be around for Oh yeah, you are typing rough. I hope you're having a good trip though. That raging tempest from Veligarmanda. Setting future worries aside, you are welcome to attempt the feat of proof, or you are come to attempt the feat of proof, yes? The High Luminary, chosen elector of the Dawn Servant, has left me with instructing all the aspiring claimants. You are to scour our forbidding mountains and find the waiting Gerfuller. That is to be your challenge. Fuck! Thancred is on the enemy team. So, search itself is the feat. You've already spoken with my brothers, I take it? I have. Their expeditions are underway. Then we'd better pick up the pace. But we'll need a direction to search in first. Let's see what hints we can gather from the villages. I'm still thinking back to the scene where we fought, is it Gulul Jaja, the two-headed aspirant? Or is it Gulul or Bakul that's in direct opposition to us? Because, like, I still can't stop thinking about how there was a scene in that where the Warrior of Light just takes a step. And everyone's like, yeah, we've heard about you. You're clearly the protagonist of another Final Fantasy game. I see what people mean when they say it's like a Final Fantasy story where you're playing as Auron from 10. Bakul? Okay. I think I was right the first time. Gods, Feligarmond is enormous. I knew Papa had friends with him, but it's incredible he could hold his own against that thing. Should its prison ever fail, though, we can't expect the old guard to come running. It'll be up to us to save the day. What do we got? Spell speed, critical hit, tenacity, direct hit. It's a crit, but better. Alphinaud would share his strategy for information gathering. As we've just been informed, the feat of proof requires us to seek the High Luminary Gerfala somewhere upon these mountains. However, if earlier feats are any indication, we must assume the challenge precludes the Alkoi from answering our questions in a straightforward manner. Thus, I would ask you that you pay close attention while attempting to divine Gerfala's whereabouts. But the giants may not give us a precise location. There may be clues hidden within their words. Such is my theory, anyway. See what we can discover. One of these motherfuckers is getting a Valley Girl accent, and I don't know which one. I need to give these extras voices. Yeah, we'll see what they're doing. I really do like how this game looks. Like, again, it's not like a stunning light show or anything, but there is something very beautiful about FF14. Like, even these misty crags, you know? After asking after the High Luminary as well, are you? I don't know where to find him, but I hope you have the opportunity to speak together. He's a great man with a deep reverence for our traditions. These glyphs we carve, for one, he affords them as much value as any treasure we possess. The records of the lives lived, your arrival too, I will etch into the stone, but the story of our meeting may endure for untold turnings of the sun. If you're curious about our ways, then I bid you visit Proof, to the northwest of here. It is one of our grave sites. And, like, I do think to a point, like, the thing that makes me step back on FF14 and go, God, that game is pretty in my mind's eye, is, like, we see so many different locations. Oh, wait, no, we've already attuned. And, like, they all look so very different. Like, worlds with more fidelity have sold me less on whole planets. Much less the FF14 puts with restrictions into a brand new continent, you know? The High Luminary? No, I've not seen him today. Now let me ask you a question. That was funny for like 2 seconds, and now I can't keep it up. Anarcho Pacha is a fantastic rendition of the Peruvian Highlands. Yeah! Now let me ask you a question. That's that's the Prahl who came out of the temple earlier. Is that really the third promise? She seems rather unimposing. How's she meant to succeed the mighty Gulul Jaja? A friend of mine told me that Hunt Down the Freeman Mitchell is probably based on Mick Lauer / Bryce Pryor, and I don't know how to feel about it. I mean, when you think about it, Hideo Kojima in Metal Gear is based off of Hideo Kojima in real life. I wonder if he knows that. Remember when he was asked, like, hey, would you ever consider stepping into the role of Hideo Kojima again? And he went, no. A Thule Yolan. Or a Thule Hyolan. No, you were from further away than that, I think. As for the High Luminary, I can only guess where he might be. He's a warder of the Sky Ruin, but also keeper of sepulchres, and his duties often take him outside the village. kind of wild, honestly. He wants to give that role to Kiefer Sutherland. Oh, that's good. That's good. That feels good in the heart. First things first, was anyone able to coax forth a definite location for the High Luminary? Oh dear. As expected. What then of clues of other hints that might point us in the right direction? I heard that in addition to his usual duties, Gerfler is also charged with keeping the graves. As did I. The Alkoi sepulchres appear to hold a special significance in that culture. Would it be appropriate for us outsiders to enter into their burial grounds? I mean, we could always ask. Brief, you say? And he encouraged you to visit the place yourself. Then let's go in and take a look. Even if we don't find Gerfler there, it'll give us the chance to learn more about the Alkoi. The gravesite's somewhere northwest of here. Well, we can leave from that side of the village for a start, shall we? Out which direction? Ah, got it. I thought my door slammed. I heard, like, I think it was the bathroom door closing really quickly, and I thought my door got slammed. Curse these walls. The others have gone on ahead to prove, following the trail west. There are sharp drops everywhere, so we're all moving at our own pace. Some of us are not built for craggy terrain. I thought to get my bearings from up here first so I don't stumble off a cliff. Why don't you try catching up to Erinville? Should be able to point you in the right direction. It'd be so funny if I was a warrior of light that was playing a Lalafell, because my wall would be like staring at Kryl, and it's like, do you just want to split up? Are you having second thoughts, Kryl? No, but of course she's not. She's too precious to have ulterior motives. Everyone knows that. Let's also keep an eye out for any Aether current. Hey, Alisai. Oh shit! Kryl is so baby. It's true.
Thank you.
Mecha has now been a sub for apparently 12 months in a row. Thank you, Mecha, for joining the VIP club. Here's your ID. ID. Here's your VIP card. Don't lose it. Well, now. Gee! Oh wait, no, that's a fate. I was gonna say, gee, I wonder what the next part of the quest is. Take a look at this crater. There is no wood, no trees, not even dried grass, and yet the ground still burns. This must be one of the scars left by Valigarmunda's rampage, as told by the saga. Skyruin's fires are described as eternal, flames that can be quenched by neither storm nor time. And here I thought it was a literary embellishment. Oh, you've also gained insight. Thank you, Mecha. But now I've lost sight of Wakalamat. Roof is northwest along the main road, so hopefully she's still heading the right way. Oh, I was hoping it would shoot me over in that direction. That looks like great fun. Quick, before she gets kidnapped again. Torgal, to me! Making Torgal a mount was such a smart idea. You missed me being a VIP card holder for 17 months in a row. Hang on. Shit. The button wasn't working.
Thank you.
Thank you, Eris, for the 17-month tier 1 sub. Oh, god damn it. I jump scared myself. Whoop. Ooh. Ether current. I mean, I'll have to find a way to get back up there. But I'm guessing that we just... Dude. Yeah, no, Eris, here's your VIP card. Don't lose it. Well, no. Wait, is that... I thought that was an Aether Current, too. I'm like, why are they next to each other? No. No, they are not. Look, the Mott wins again. Looks like everyone's here now, so... Greetings, friend. Are you Gorfiller? No, I'm not. The High Luminary did, however, task me with providing a lesson on sepulchres to those who came in search of him. Oh, so you're meant to find our way here after all. Are you to tell us who is buried here? No one is buried here, in the sense you mean. When a body has served its purpose, we consign it to the flames, and scatter its ashes across the peaks. Why are you gasping like that's a shock? Moreover, we do not conceive of death as others do. For us, a person does not die when their heart ceases to beat, but only when they are no longer born in the hearts of all those who know them. This is why we build our sepulchres before age or mishap claims us, that we might etch ourselves into the living chronicle for all eternity. This grave belongs to a good friend. His mortal vessel ended its journey some years ago, but he lives within me, even now. What fun is having your identity be speculated on? Yeah, no, that's fair. Up there stands my own sepulcher. As long as it exists, so too will I. I'll endure in the hearts of those who read my grave glyphs in the same manner my friend does to mine. Has it always been thus for your people? This conception of existence and death? Continue along this path to the indelible passage. Behold the history upon its walls, and you may find the answers to your questions. Hydrate, ear. Then that's what we'll do. Your traditions are fascinating, and I'd love to know more. I love this song. Reminds me of Rogue Galaxy. I thank you for allowing me to share them. For in doing so, I will remain in your hearts also. How you doing, bad? Correction. How you doing, comma, bad? You're good? Contrary to popular belief. You know, for all intents and purposes, we just started, so now is the perfect time to pop on through. How have I been doing today? Here and there. Woke up at a better hour than I thought I was gonna. Yeah, when I heard giants, I thought it was gonna be like one of these. Certainly not complaining, though. I love these guys. Bet you anything, the indelible passage. This looks like a dungeon if anything ever did. Wait, no. Actually. Shit, there's a lot we can do. Hello. A fellow you met at proof suggested that we come here. Yes, the High Luminary commanded that I watch for your arrival. As the chroniclers of our people, it has ever been my family's duty to pass on his teachings of the murals from generation to generation. They really are magnificent, and together they tell the tale of your people's history. They are the events which shaped us. I would share them with you, ere you continue on your way. Please, we would love to hear all about it. I thought I clicked. Then I will begin. This first mural depicts a time more than 1100 years ago, an age of great prosperity for the Yakoi. Blessed with size and strength unmatched by other peoples, our ancestors marched forth and brought much of Yaktaral under their dominion. Then, when all before them had been conquered, they turned their gaze northwards, seeking to expand their territory and power. Here we see the expedition to Yaktaral. Unable to cross the strait by ship, our forefathers set to building a bridge to the northern lands, a great labor which consumed a great part of a century. Or greater part of a century. Zorgor the Boundless. We still make use of that bridge in Tulihiolal for travel. I can't imagine the patience and dedication it took to complete a work of that scale. But I've never heard of any Yakoi living in Yaktaral. What happened to the ones who went north? Look upon this next mural and behold the answer. These are beautiful. The scene suggests that many giants perished all at once. What manner of enemy could have repelled their invasion? A foe unnamed and unseen. When the expedition pushed forth into Yaktaral those 1,000 years ago, the soldiers were felled by disease. Some terrible illness? Hey, thank you to Gabby for the raid. Thank you, thank you. Give me 2 seconds, I'll get you something special. How you doing, Gabby? How you doing? You were last doing some art. What were you making? Thank you for the raid. Thank you for sharing your community with me. Obviously, if you gotta have a drink, do some stretches, get some chores done, or just not have screen time, I totally get it. Again, thank you for sharing your community. It is much appreciated, and it's always great to hear from you. No virulent plague or newly arisen blight. For the local Tonawata and Shitona, it was but a mild affliction of the sort that comes with the turning of the seasons. What manifested for them as slight fevers and coughs, however, proved deadly for our people. You're making some Vogue art of your comfort characters? You're more than happy to show me? Hell yeah, no, reach out after my stream, I'd love to see. Out of every 10 Yakoi who joined that northern campaign, 9 succumbed to the infection. Those who survived continue to suffer, finding it difficult to sire offspring. I've heard of this before. Lacking an inherited resistance, visitors to distant lands can fall deathly ill to diseases a local might shrug off. These events might also have given rise to the practice of cremation rather than burial of mortal remains. This final mural depicts the return of our grieving brethren to Urko Pacha. The reason they first left, why they had fought so long and pushed so far, is to ensure peace for our homeland. You'll send it to Twitter so you don't forget. I'll make some spaghetti here in a sec while I watch you play. Thank you, thank you. Have some good spaghetti. Hope it tastes good. Put some Parmesan on that bitch. This undertaking began in ancient times, when our forebears learned that they shared the continent with people unalike to us in appearance or custom. They feared invasion was inevitable. Rather than meekly await their fate, they decided to strike the first blow. Yet as they fought on and on, the old idea of peace drifted further and further away. Only after the disaster in Jacques Tarral with their withdrawal to the mountains did they come to understand. The peace we envisioned had been ours for the taking all along. It was here, in the place which birthed us, here, in the stones upon which we recorded our days, here, in this tranquil life we had traded for conquest and conflict. When you do nothing but fight, it can blind you. Shit, I thought there was a period in there. When you can do nothing but fight, it can blind you to what's right before your eyes. And so we return to the present. I trust you found this brief history of our people enlightening. I'm always glad to learn more about my fellow Tirali, how you've lived until now, and how you wish to live from now on. Then I believe you are ready to proceed. The High Luminary bids you meet him upon the summit of Warkor Zamor. I had a feeling we'd end up scaling that big old mountain. Well, it's a feat worthy of the name. Follow the trail south of here to begin your ascent. But be wary. Beyond the entryway, the mountainside is home to ferocious beasts, both mundane and otherwise. We'll keep that in mind. Thank you for the warning and the lesson. Finally, we get to know what we're doing. To the top of Warkor Zamor. I should probably Torgal time. Oh my god, it's Torgal Thursday. Doggy. Alright. Here's hoping. Oh yeah, this shouldn't be so bad. I have a feeling this will inevitably turn into an instance, though. Just something about the pacing so far. This thin mountain air is gonna be the death of me. How long have you been standing there? I was just taking the scenery, that's all. Come on, we don't want to fall too far behind Alphino and the others. That is really fucking pretty. The music reminds me of, if anyone remembers it, the like very starting music of No You? Huh? But it reminds me of the start of Resident Evil 4 with the Spanish guitar and the like female vocals. I'm expecting her to come on in. You remember how the chronicler was saying that the more they fought, the further away they moved from their idea of peace. It occurs to me that if Zaralsha is attempting the feat of proof, then you will have heard the same lesson. I can only hope that it's made him reconsider his own stance on educating people through war. Said something was pretty. Know you? Yeah, you know a thing or two, but I ain't a fucking mirror.
Gods, that is one tall mountain. And we're supposed to climb it?
God, her voice is so pretty too. Like, I want her to read me a bedtime story.
Farther.
Do not not expect to walk there unchallenged. Tell me, stunted ones, did those short legs bring you all the way from Tuli-Hilal? Santa Briar did so good on her. I hope she gets more work.
The words are difficult to catch.
Though your words are crude and cumbersome, I use them for your benefit. You are a claimant in this right
Like,
of succession.
is this design inspired by something from a previous Final Fantasy, or is this
That's
a new
right.
concept? Because I don't remember these giants,
If you die,
but I love them.
Tuli-Hilal
They're
looks
so
as
fucking
a
cool looking.
potential ruler.
That's a dark thing to say, friend. I get the feeling you don't share the opinions of the other Yokhui we've met.
We do not grovel before Gulul, Jar Jar, like those shameless
Ah, so
lapdogs.
you're more of a Bakul Jaja.
My brethren and I are conquerors, and we will restore our people to their rightful place as Tural's overlords.
You literally died from a sneeze. Don't come at me. I will cough at you. If you're ever getting mugged, just cough on the guy if you find out he's unvaxxed. You might die, but he's not gonna have a better time than you.
You think your kin weak for showing deference to my father, but they do not follow the man. It is his peace they respect, a peace they always wanted, which they realized could be had right here.
Justifications of the craven. They
God, this is also a really good voice actor. I love the way he's growling.
dream we kept alive for 1,000 years and more. They are unworthy of bearing our legacy. I will reclaim the glory
Just you three?
of our people.
I don't think you understand what I've killed in the past.
Our ascension begins with the death of the third promise.
Stop! I don't want to fight you.
Then die on your knees.
Oh shit? Wait. Wait, why are you in the sky? Okay, that's not what I thought it was.
Opportunistic vermin seek to feast on us, do you?
That thing is fucking awesome.
Neck will be the first I snap this day.
Okay, but I can't shake that his hairline's reminding me of, is it Henchman 21 from Venture Brothers in the later seasons? Like the way he's got the ponytail? I think it was one of Monarch's henchmen.
That's right.
God damn, that was a smooth repositioning. I love how that spell didn't look super duper impressive from Kryl, but like at the same time, if you just lobbed like a bunch of lead-based paint at something, it would probably die.
Why do you help us?
Because we don't follow the man, we follow the ideal.
I didn't put much thought into it. My legs were moving before I knew what was happening. I suppose I feared you'd die
I
before we had the
cast
chance to get to know
cadmium
each other.
green.
Before I could learn more about you.
Yeah.
To what end?
Don't die on us now?
That's
No, I
simple.
read the joke and, like, sucked in some spit.
If we're to share the land, it's the best way for us to become friends.
Oh. See, she's got, like, the heart of a good ruler, at least.
How is he?
Is she unpracticed? Yes.
live.
Does she have her occasional
Not quite ready to
naivete
work on
or,
his own
like,
strength,
problems? Yeah. Could she
you
learn
could stay
how to
contented,
strengthen what
the
makes
rest
her
of us
so
will
great
continue on
and
to
work
what was
on
normal.
her flaws? Absolutely. I don't
Understood.
think she's
Be careful up there.
good ruler material right now, but potential-wise.
Changes nothing. We will not forsake our conquest.
As you like. You want to kill me, you're welcome to try.
She's
For
good
right
air
now,
material,
you don't have to worry
exactly.
about your comrade.
Come back when you are stronger.
On a mountain of that size, there are bound to be creatures even I've never heard of. I'll trust you to lead the way.
Then we climb. Grufurler is waiting.
Okay, so it's not Gerfurler, it's Gerfurler. It's like, I was close enough. I'm also super glad we get to go there. I mean, like, FF14 is a game where see that mountain, you can go there is, like, a genuinely real thing, you know? More cores, the more. Alright, let's see it with the party of NPCs, who we bringing in, of course. And commence. Yeah, she's good air material, she just needs refinement, is all. And like, is that really the worst thing you can say? Is that there are things you can do better? The hell are you? Oh, I want one as a plush animal or as a stress ball. Imagine one of those as a stress toy. Also very more than impressive than Skyrim because the mountain's bespoke. That too. It's like, see that mountain, you can go there? A snow warbler. Alright, let's keep pushing.
Hold still.
Dot. Dot and double down. And then camouflage, rampart, and then we'll just do a couple AoEs to get our gauge up. And then dot dot, and then do our gnashing combo. Dot 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 dot. Dot dot C2. And then just keep enmity. Bump. Okay. I'm gonna try to get 2 charges. Pop No Mercy. And then we should be able to pop double down just in time. And then my gnashing combo. Dot 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 dot. and now we're down to this few. So we'll just do some basic shit. Dot, dot. And then let's just bop, C2. Shit. Alright, and now for the next encounter, I'll actually have a full gauge. Fuck yeah, and we should have no mercy by the time. Babies is what they are. I love them. Okay, so we didn't almost die there, so I'm confident in taking at least 2 at a time on these pods. Dot, dot, dot. Spin. Dot, dot, dot. And then just gnashing combo on the weakest link. Oh, we're taking out the Ice Sprite first? Okay. Not entirely sure on the logic there, but whatever. Alright. Dot, dot. Yeah, the mountains are bespoke, but like, I still think it's so funny that the see that mountain you can go there moment from the Skyrim reveal was like, okay, I'm in the game. You literally cannot go to that mountain. That is not true. And I think he just pointed at like a random mountain and didn't mean it literally, but it's still funny that it's like, Todd. Alright, and then just gnashing combo. Should kill the fire sprite. Yep, on the first chunk of it. And then the Inala is out. Almost. He's singled out, bare minimum. I don't know why I threw Heart of Light on myself. I think I just saw a ability. Give me one of these as a little plush toy. Yeah, let's use this as an opportunity to charge up. Bump. Shit. Can't remember. Yeah, no, double down doesn't do nearly as much as you'd want it to do. Okay, so we got a bit of a cleave. Wait. Oh, God. Okay. What's the gimmick? I'm not sure I follow on that one. Actually, no, for single target damage, double down isn't very bad because it's 1200 per cast. Yep. Dot, 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 dot. Okay, I made a mistake, but that's fine. I'm getting Vuln stacks, but like, is that really such a crime? These Vuln stacks are delicious. Shit. Aight, perfect. That one I understand. Your lights just flipped, huh? Everything all right?
Try this.
Okay, so oh, okay. Yeah, now I've got a shortcut already. I mean, don't mind if I do, but like, shortcut already? Dot. Yeah, alright, let's do this for real. And we'll just follow the gang wherever they go. Oh, okay. I think I get it now. Maybe. I got no clue. I got no clue if I've got it. I think I do? We'll have to be certain. Yeah, Wakama, I'm gonna trust her to be the first to move. Yep. Okay, yeah. It's not so bad. Still like, but it's not as scary as it looks. It's just a lot on screen at once. Again, real mechanics. Yeah, I don't care. There we go. We don't even have a Vuln stack anymore. Yeah, this is where it gets a little complicated for me. Again, I'll just follow the gang and wherever they go. The NPCs have not killed me yet with their pathing. So, like, I trust them enough.
I'll handle the healing.
And then hit him with a boom. Yeah, we still have one Vuln stack. That's nothing. That's nothing. Shit. That's fine. I made a fucky wucky. It's fine. We still win. Yeah, this music's also reminding me a bit of the Nier soundtrack. Yeah, let's take them up here. Yeah, 2 at a time pods seem to be doable for the NPCs. C2. What's the potency on this? 300 to all nearby enemies. Okay, good to know. But it has no fall off. So it's still pretty alright.
I'll handle the
Oh shit. Okay, I thought I saw something. Nope, never mind. Let's just keep them all on me. All eyes on me. All eyes on me. Pay respect to the classics. Dot.
I'll handle the healing.
that. I mean, like, there are optimal times to use my mitigation, but, like, so long as my mitigation avoids any sort of damage, it wasn't wasted. So, you know, take what we can get, roll with the punches. Oh, shit. Well, now look what you done, chuckle fuck. Da, 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 da. Yeah, we don't have anything that we need aiming gear for. Do I wear slaying? I wear fending. Fending for everything. Right. Yeah, we'll just deploy Rampart ahead of time. And then I should have no mercied first. It's fine, it's fine. Da 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 da. Da da. I mean, shit, we're doing it. Like, I like this dungeon. It's not too much, it's not too little. It looks very different. Like, I don't think we've seen anything like this since, I mean, 2 DLCs ago, or 2 expansions ago, but you know what I mean. Like, we don't see this sort of look often. I guess we see it every other expansion at least once, though, because isn't there also a dungeon in Heaven's Word that has you scale a mountain? I was gonna say, yeah, I'm taking some damage there. There's no way around that. I'm getting my ass handed to me. I'm getting my cheeks clapped. There we go. Very Metica, or very Metica sounds like a fake ass, like, we had to think of a spell name. Bump, bump. Okay. Stack, 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 stack.
Hold still.
There we go. Okay, I thought that was gonna move us for sure. Don't move at me! Don't move at me! The NPCs have never gotten me killed. They will, however, give you a free heart attack. So if you live somewhere without centralized healthcare, maybe consider looking out. Dot 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 dot. Oh Jesus. Right about here sounds fine. Okay, yep, survivable. Dot 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 dot, and then I'll pop Aurora. Nebula is, yeah, Nebula is mitigation, not healing. Slowly being covered in crystal. That is horrifying. Thanks a lot. Yep. Shit. And I'm hit, but only one vuln stack, so it's not catastrophic. I think I stacked something like 8 when I did the first near raid when I fought the in-copied factory. Those healers were working overtime. I feel so bad. But he was doing so much bullshit that I just physically could not react to because I wasn't familiar.
I'll handle the healing.
Alright, you're dropping down your safe zones. Oh, it's perfect. It's perfect. Yeah, okay. Okay. This could have gone worse. But now that I'm more in sync with this fight, I'm liking it. No. I don't care that we just killed the boss. Stop running at me. Fucking striking gear. Can't be sure I hit all of them.
I'll handle the healing.
Yeah, pop camouflage, pop aurora. Oh shit. Pump.
I'll handle the healing.
The third full release trailer for the Convex Expedition was uploaded. I wish I could go back and continue your save. That's always the sad part of like, damn, I wish I could continue this save. Bump. I am making some mistakes here and there, but I shan't let it get to me. I'll tickle ya. Come on now. Okay, yep. She were there when I got scared shitless when I played the game. I'll play it eventually. I actually think I have access to it now.
I'll handle the healing.
It's one of those games that I'll get to eventually, but like, have you seen this year's release schedule? There's not a lot, but but like, this feels like a good year for video games. Cause like, we've got this. Elden Ring will probably still take me a minute. But other than that, you gifted it to me? I thought you get... No, it was another Backrooms game that a friend has in the family library. Sorry, that's my bad entirely. Alright, dot. Alright, yep, let's try to meet him halfway, and no mercy. Double down. Dot. Okay, I might have made another mistake. But just don't step in the red spots. They are not candy. Shit. Ayo, pay respect to the classics. All eyes on me. I ain't letting enmity slip for a second, baby. Who are we fighting? Oh, this one's actually taking the brunt of the damage. I can work with that. But what if they are candy? They'll definitely knock some teeth out like candy. That's for damn sure. I like an enemy just being called pitcher weed. Whoop. And then let's just unify. Shit. God, Gunbreaker just feels like a more responsible DPS job, and I love that. I don't think I'll touch the context of expedition ever again, not because it's bad, just scared you right fucking good and you refuse to go back to it. Do you at least know how long it is? Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, fuck yeah. Oh. Okay. Okay, this fucks. Also, give me a second. I thought I had just enough time to retweet the going live post. I want the most people to be able to see the boss fight. Put 75 minutes of it. Maybe it's an hour too long.
Prove you are worthy to rule.
Alright, so I see that his arena is laid out with a grid. What is that? What is that? No. Nuh-uh. You cannot make me. That.
Chronicles of Hell. Recount the fury of erupting peaks.
There we go. Okay. According to how long to beat, an hour for the main story, 2 hours for main side stuff, 3.5 hours for completionists. That's not bad. Shit. Dun, 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 dun.
Strength of the mountain, be mine.
Alright. We're getting dots everywhere. Or not dots, we're getting orbs everywhere. What's your plan? But what if I got in its path? Okay, no, this is not a absorb them sort of deal. It varies depending on how immersed you want to be. You're following the roles an async worker conducting layout analysis. Noted. Yeah, since Tuesday streams might have to... Tuesday might be what I would call my free day. Because, like, it was always, like, the vibe day, you know? And I'm trying to think of what to do with it now that we don't have the backlog being as massive as it is. Fine by me. I'm just gonna assume, yup. I mean, you know what they say about assuming, but, not here. Tut. Yeah, the self-healing Gunbreaker has is still fucking nuts to me. Oh, fuck yeah. Ah! Dot.
Let's give them a show.
Okay. You're also in voice of Jess, Show, and Iris, so that kind of helped with it. Fair enough. But yeah, I've thought about, like, especially when there are multiple active LPs going. Like, I still want to sprinkle one-shots in there every here and there. No promises on, like, what's going on next week, though, since it's Thursday, and I don't want to think about that. There we go. Yep, and we have more than enough time. More than enough to react to these slow tornadoes. Mom, I want to see Twisters. We have Twisters at home, honey. Twisters at home. I actually do want to see that. It's absolutely rare for a game to both Spooky Sogi do not touch anymore, and both the Complex Found Footage and Expedition did that. The fact that I was told ahead of time, yeah, there's no monsters, was under the fear that I was being lied to, because I heard shit. Enhanced Rampart and Melee Mastery 2. And we have a Bracelet of Fending, so we actually get a little bit of an edge. Please tell me Zormor Twin Fangs. I'm editing Viper on the side, fuck it. But like, then there was actually a monster in that game. And I just didn't see it. So I just believed them. Friend says there are no monsters. Air sees the VOD. There is in fact a monster. No one noticed it but you. It's in your walls, it's in your walls, it's in your walls, it's in your walls.
Once more, I name myself Gurfulur, High Luminary to my people, and chosen Elector of the Dawn Servant.
You are much bigger than the others in the village.
He is.
All Yokwi were once my equal in size, but ever since we were decimated by disease,
That, okay. That makes sense.
Stature.
That makes a lot of sense. And why Kawana is also a good idea of Dawn Servant if this were a democracy.
It is a chapter of our history that is entangled with the legend of the Golden City.
I've heard that legend originated with the Yokwi. Is this true?
Yakli, not Yakhoi. Okay.
With the visions our ancestors had, to be precise. Preceding the campaign into Shaktural, many were visited by dreams of glittering splendor.
Not gonna say things about Expedition.
They
I mean, I just
described a
assume that one
paradise
has
that knew neither
monsters.
war nor famine, where people lived lives of eternal happiness.
I do think I enjoy Backrooms games more than most Backrooms written literature. I don't know what it is about it, but I think being in it does actually make it nice.
Became convinced it was divine revelation.
I don't know if it does. I can't tell if you're fucking with me, or if you got so spooked that you just did not find one.
Its purpose was to find the City of Gold. Yes. Help was marshaled from all the territories under our control.
If you like the Backrooms, you should try Silent Hill 4 The Room. This is barely a joke.
Ah, little wonder the legend is so similar across Tural.
My lawyer advises me not to speak on this. To be fair, I was also right about to say, by the way, don't tell me which it is. So they have to fight him too, or like...
Claimant, I see.
Yeah.
I will test your worth, as I have tested those who came before you.
Hey, Thancred. By the way, Mecha, you were not there. I was so excited to see Thancred again, like, in person. Oh my god. I too have played Elden Ring, though, Sheepy. This is Thancred. I love Thancred. My lawyer advised me to only say, man, this game is so fucking scary. And, like, I'm a seasoned horror vet, and found footage still got under my skin a little bit. Games don't have me jumping at shadows often. Like, not literal shadows, but, like, things that aren't there. Games usually don't get me like that. I thought that was gonna be da 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 da.
You both shall be rewarded.
Just wait for a third to come in and be like, God damn it. What? You'll have Expedition, that's what I know. That's good. Yeah, because if it's just found footage but better, you know?
Free to go.
Also, short-form horror games are good for the channel.
How glorious it would have been to race thee and thine to the summit. Though mayhap not whilst being hounded by Bakul Jaja and his minions.
Again, that swine shows his disdain for the right.
Strangely, despite his eagerness to antagonize us, he withdrew as soon as we fought back in earnest. I cannot fathom what he was trying to achieve.
Oh, because most bullies literally cannot take a punch to the face. There are silly Backrooms multiplayer games that are worth looking into. They're less serious and more haha goofy.
I'm also curious
Yeah,
as
but
to why
between you and
chose
me,
to
I'd
peak
rather mod
war
Lethal
force
Company.
or more for the conclusion of this feat.
To truly understand
The
our
earlier
people.
stages saw us learn the history of the Yokui. Does this location also
What
hold
do you
some special
think,
meaning for your
Kohana?
people?
Do you kind of wish for found footage expedition tier multiplayer games? Oh yeah.
Yes. It is
Again,
a
I still
place
think
of great
Lethal Company is
significance.
what I want out of that. Did you see that they gave people a car in that game? Fucked up.
All these monuments. Is this a burial ground?
Now that I think about it, the truck actually gives the person in the ship to have something to do
Every
between
high luminary
dives.
before me is enshrined in this earth. Alongside them are the heroes who bravely stood their ground.
Would y'all want a
when
community
Valiva
Lethal
Manda
Company night?
brought ruin to Urkopacha 8 decades past.
That
I
explains
think
why there are so many.
I was like, guys, I played enough Half-Life 2 to know how to drive, trust me, and man did I fail, oh no.
Zawolja, I should have known you'd arrive here first.
If we do Lethal Company, though, we're doing it with a mod list that I'll curate.
Ah! Third promise. How relieved
believed I
Yeah,
am
sorry,
to
Ilja.
find you in good health.
We should just shoot you in the mouth right now. Like, right
Sorry,
now.
Ilja, you bastard! I should end you here and now!
I'm glad the narrative is with me.
Where you are, you will mind your conduct.
Damn it.
You will.
I mean, he's in the right here. But, like,
Right.
everyone has to get R2 Mod Man. It is mandatory. Yep, exactly. That's what I was going to do. It's what I do for H3 VR as well. A game I have learned I cannot mod responsibly. I found out that that game, the amount of mods I had installed on that game killed my last SSD for sure.
Papa has a grave?
I would appreciate if people learned how to close doors, like, slowly. That'd be nice. Rip SST. Yeah, but that was like a year or two ago now.
The names of those who sealed away the monstrous Valigarmanda. Your fathers included.
I thought she was
Kulul
saluting for a
Jaja.
second.
Master of resolve and reason. Champion of peace.
Has it really been that long ago? When that SST died? Oh yeah.
Look at this one. Kettenram, navigator of
Can't
enchanted
remind you of the
oceans.
passage of time again. No, this was, I don't even think you knew me yet. But like, I put too many goddamn mods into hot dogs, horseshoes, and hand grenades that I actually fried an SSD
The
partially.
Laminsan explorer. Does this mean he joined Galul Jaja on his travels?
Because I've had my VR headset for...
Ffxiv, seeker of the unknown. How strange to see your name here.
I want to say 4 years
Unheard
now.
of to build living sepulchres for those who were not Yokwi. But their great
When you say we're 2 years ago, earliest 2021. No, I mean like... At most 2022. It was early.
Master of resolve and reason. Champion of peace. Papa really did some amazing things.
Wow, the grass looks much better this
He
time.
carved his path with martial skill.
Yet it was clever thinking which allowed him to trap Valigarmanda within its own ice magics.
Martial skill and clever thinking.
Yeah, because I want to
Can't compete with
say...
Sorosha's mastery of the head of resolve's techniques.
Yeah, I'm doing my math. I think
And when it comes to
I
knowledge,
think you found my
Kona's the
channel
one who most
late
takes after the head of
2022.
reason.
I'm talking like early 2022.
Is there anything that I've gotten from Papa? Something I do better than the others?
Oh god, I wish I could learn how to mod responsibly. You have his love for peace. You really do. Late 2021, was it? No, because I
Of
wasn't
course.
3D by like I wasn't even on 3.0 by. No, actually that lines up. Now that I think about it. I'm trying to think it through, because I could have sworn I was doing VTubing for a year. Join Discord Christmas
Papa's love
2021.
For peace, for his people. That is what he's given me. And I'm fighting to
I don't know
preserve
why I
the
was gonna
peaceful
say,
world he
and it's the
built.
worst decision any of us have made, signing up for Discord. I mean, it grows more true as the days go by. But Discord has shown that they can be bullied. Ow. Fuck. Oh shit! Thank you to Hoxton Freeman for the
hells was
raid. Give me 2 seconds. Can we get a shout out? Thank you. How you doing, Hox? What do you mean, what a flex? And please don't bro me. What's up? I'm hanging in there. I'm hanging in there. How you doing? How was Forza Horizon 4? Also, if you gotta get up, get food, get water, use the bathroom, sleep, whatever it is. I lost my place in a sentence. Please take care of yourself first. Thank you for sharing your community with me. Thank you for stopping by. I actually still need to stream Forza Horizon 4.
We need to get back there now.
Is it already trial time? God damn. It's a pretty funny start of the last series seasons.
We have
Wait,
been
what?
gifted an opportunity to outpace our rivals.
Yeah, I still need to put more time into that game. A friend gave me the Ultimate Edition because he was like, I want you to stream this and it's getting delisted soon. So here's a copy with all the DLCs so that you don't have to worry about that. Which I thought was nice, but the message was, it also included, you better stream this. By the way, if you're enjoying what you see and would like to support the channel, maybe think about dropping a follow. If you're returning, maybe a subscription. Every little bit helps, including spreading the word and just being here. Good, you're back. There's much I would explain. There's much I would explain, but by the time I arrived to investigate a sudden surge in ether, there were already fallen giants everywhere. Right now, everyone's preoccupied with treating the wounded. Pray, catch your breath, and then lend a hand where you can. I need to have this achievement about all challenges of the series. Oh, fair enough. Man, I still remember when I played Forza Motorsport 3, and it was like the most impressive looking game I had ever played. If you're ready, there are many injured here who fuck me, god damn it, dude. I hate my dyslexia. If you're ready, there are many injured here who need aid. Should you find anyone passed out from their wounds, I ask you alert me to them. Otherwise, I shall be tending to whomever requires the most urgent healing. We can gather here once we've seen to these people's hurts. Yeah, you, the third promise's protector, that was bathed in bright red. A searing heat enveloped my entire body. Couldn't move. But yeah, I really liked Motorsport 4. I also have access to Motorsport 5, but Motorsport 4... Like, Forza is one of those games where it's like... Unless I'm in a hankering for a racing game that's new, I'll just play the one I already have, which is why I played Motorsport 3 until Horizon came out. I was also especially broke back then. And of all the sports games at the used game store, that was not one of them. Ugh. Everything burns. A touch of cloth is agony. Yet I will live. Believe me, there are others in more dire need of help. I love that cloaker emote. I also need to stream Payday 2 again. I'll probably do it when I have all the DLC. I'm only missing 2 heists now, and everything else is like Taylor packs and gun packs. Ah. My wounds are nothing serious, but this dryness in my throat, it's as if all the moisture has left my body. DLC issue, classic. I mean, like, so after the White House, I kind of slacked on new Payday 2 content. because all of my friends who were playing Payday 2 had fallen out of love with it, or just did everything they wanted to do, so no one had the DLC or wanted to play it. Now I'm just missing the final two, or not the final two. I'm missing, no, the final two. I've done all I can for now. The injured you found were awake and alert then? Yep. That as well. That's also the issue I'm having with Payday 3, but I'm waiting for a paycheck to get the syntax error in Boys in Blue, because I like Payday 3, and that's a minority opinion, but like, it's got some stuff there that I really like, so I want to give Overkill money. I also don't want Overkill to fucking die this year. I grow concerned for that company. They kept me sane for a long time. We've left the injured as comfortable as we could. Let's check it out again, see if it's gotten better than the last time I played it. Oh, Payday 3? It has done some significant changes. It is definitely getting some juice. Overkill is still indie, if I recall correctly. They're like AA, if that makes sense. They're like a company with money, but like, they still have a publisher, but they're not making AAA games. Many were suffering from burns to a greater or lesser degree. Did a fire sweep through the village? I mean, not a subsidiary. Ah. The details are unclear. Once I'd healed the giant attacked by that mountain bird, the group's leader, Vorpalor, I believe they called him that, bade me depart. It was then that I felt an intense wave of ether and returned to find Warlord's echo in this state. I've rushed over to the first giant I saw. Though delirious with pain, he repeated the same warning. Valigarmanda has broken free. Thus I contact you with all haste. Yeah, I'm not gonna, like, force anyone to buy Payday 3, but, like, as someone who has a copy of Payday 3, I feel like it's kind of on me as someone who actually does believe in the game and has put significant time into it, compared to other players, that, like, I want to make sure it actually gets to a good state, because, like, reminder that Payday 2's launch was awful, too. The only good Payday launch was 1. Well, we're gonna need more information on that before we can deal with the situation. Yes, we should speak with the Temple Guard, see what's become of Skyruin's prison. They published by 505 but aren't owned by them. There was a Payday 1, there's Payday the Heist, and it's actually really good. It's a solid game. It's way closer to Left 4 Dead. It's interesting. The High Luminary grants you entry and awaits you within. Yeah, Elle, you should genuinely try Payday 1. It's nowhere near as goofy, but like, it's got a different kind of sauce.
So it's true. The ice has failed.
Payday 1 is sex? Absolutely. It was very different than what came after, but like, Payday 2 is also a significantly different game nowadays than it was when it launched, and I'm happy about that, because launch Payday 2 was rough. I would also personally, if you are a primarily console player, never buy an Overkill game on console. This is genuine advice.
Who enters this hallowed hall? Ah, a claimant.
Oh, god damn it.
And here we have the mighty Valigarmanda.
Okay, how this doesn't dequalify him, by the way,
A terrifying Vitra.
is gonna bother me.
With every awakening, it has seared its ruinous name into to the memories of a new generation.
But yeah, I streamed Payday 2 the once, and it was a really fun stream. I need to install that one mod that stops it from crashing all the time, though.
Little terror.
But, like, when I was told about it, I was way too high.
Stayed napping, right?
Actually, no, I was crossfaded and being told, all right, now download this thing. And then I looked at it and I'm like, this is too much for my little brain right now.
It is as they say. Kulul Jaja caused its magic to run rampant, trapping it in a frozen prison of its own creation. Clever. Clever.
The Mystic is so fucking freaky. I love him.
It would be quite tricky. 2 spells must be cast at the exact same moment. A conflagration intense enough to melt the ice, and awakening flame to rekindle the slumbering Vitral's soul. The only ones capable of such harmonious execution would be the heads of reason and resolve. And the blessed siblings, Bakul Jaja.
God damn it. Again, how this does not disqualify him immediately. Like, no, he should be out.
You mustn't!
But I already have. Rise and rage, little terror.
Okay, so this is some scum shit. I cannot wait to kill this man. Like I'm just watching this in awe, 'cause like he should not just be disqualified, he should be executed.
Have you done this?
For the throne, of course.
You unleash calamity for your own gain? Have you any idea how many may die?
Oh, he's well aware, and you know it.
Wreak havoc, Valigarmanda. Live up to your
I mean, this does give me an excuse to fight Valigarmanda, which I was hoping to do anyways. But I expected that to kind of be in the back half of the DLC. And we're in, like, the first. I want to say we're, like, a 4th done tops. Actually, Mecha, if I remember correctly, Overkill is owned by Starbreeze.
The Landsguard will send a contingent,
Who...
I am sure.
I think so, anyways.
There is no telling when they will arrive.
I genuinely can't remember now that I say that out loud, but I'm pretty sure they're owned by Starbreeze.
So, what's the plan?
If we leave the withdrawal to others, it will be a massacre. Some might call it the wiser choice, if I don't want to fall behind the competition. But I could never live with myself. And my supporters deserve a better ruler. So that's that. I will stay and fight Valigarmanda.
Good. Good shit.
This is an enemy so powerful that even my father failed to slay it. Alone, I don't stand a chance.
Yeah, but I'm the warrior of fucking light.
I understand you've no
and darkness,
to aid
depending on the shard.
Right of succession. But for the sake of Urkopacha and its people, I beg you, join me in this battle.
This is the kind of challenge I live for. It's kinda my job to smack a god around.
Drawn to the chaos. You're as bad as Papa. Don't worry. The Sky Ruin should prove a big enough challenge for all of us.
Far be it from us to abandon a dear comrade in her time of need.
Dear comrades now, eh?
Dear comrades, yeah.
I have to say, it does have a comforting ring
Her
to it.
fucking eyes are just... I would die to protect that smile.
Knowing someone has your back makes it easier to do what you have to do.
I also love that, like, when they made the Femroth, they decide to actually keep them mostly bestial. I mean, it's a ripped lion lady, but, like, it's not a kimono Mimi like Makote are.
One committed to winning the contest above all else would race on ahead.
But we're also ex-Scions, so, like, it's also their previous occupation to have stomped the shit out of gods. This is normal for us.
If you resolve to slay Valigarmanta, you'll need to find out where the beast went.
That's what we have you for, old friend.
I mean, you know what? He is knowledgeable on all things animals. Granted, I wouldn't call this an animal, strictly speaking, and there's not really tracks to get, but, like, it's probably leaving some proof.
Danger. They may need to flee to lower ground.
Alright, what do we got? So, Erenville, any ideas on how we can track Valigarmanda? The tried and true method of comparing sightings with other signs of passage is the most reliable, but also the most time-consuming. There is a second option, not as reliable as the first, but if we're lucky, it will let us ascertain the Sky Ruin's whereabouts far more quickly. Though a Tural Vidral is an extraordinary nature, Though a Tural of extraordinary nature, Valigarmanda is still a creature of this world. Like you and me, it is thus sustained by corporeal energy and possesses a unique etherical balance, which means this device should come in handy. Can't Kryl see Aether? Wait, no, it's Y'shtola. Why don't we just, like, call Y'shtola? Shut up. Shut up, ain't no way. A floating hand! Now's not the time to be playing with toys. This is no toy. It's an Aether Seeker. As the name suggests, gleaners use it to detect the Aether of living beings. And you've just had that in your pack this whole time? This is the best part, it's making me smile. I can calibrate it to follow a specific ethereal aspect. The problem with Valigarmanda, however, is that it can shift freely between the elements of fire, ice, or lightning. Well, we know that in order to awaken Valigarmanda from its icy imprisonment, Bakul Jaja casts spells which quicken its fire aspect of Aether, and the residents were uniformly affected by burns. Therefore, the logical conclusion is that upon breaking free, Valigarmanda unleashed a great fiery blast. There's the choice, and the choice is plain: fire. The Seeker, however, is not without its faults. As we are not able to input our quarry's unique etheric signature in advance, the device will respond to any living source of fire spectator. So we'll have to So we have the reliable, yet slow method of information gathering versus the potentially swift, but easily misled, cleaner tool. I say why not pursue both methods at the same time? Good idea. We'll have the first to fall back on if the second fails. You travel with me, Roxy, in case the secret leads me to some other fiery fiend. More than fair. More than fair. You got your biz weapon tonight? Hey! Hell yeah, hell yeah. Does that mean you're gonna be doing the big content? Can we get a shout out for Lily Mecca? The rest of us can stay behind and talk to eyewitnesses. The more Skyruin sightings we can compare, the more accurate our information will be. If no one has any objections, I shall remain here in the village and tend to the Alcoy. She was last playing Monster Hunter World, it's true. Wait, I love the flowing pointer hand from menus as canon, yeah? Materia melding too, ayy. Very few are seriously injured, but I am wary of wounds inflicted by a creature like Valley Garmanda. I should like to be close at hand should their condition suddenly worsen. Lily is cool. Love her to bits. Right. Sounds like we all have work to do. And cute. And pettable. It's true. To quote the sample from Euphoria, everything they say about me is true. We should be on our way as well. God, I am in love with this hat that I have. I was so happy to have found it, because, like, the only alternative I could find was something that was $15 on Mog Station. And, like, was only wearable by male characters. We'll head to the outskirts of the village first, then set the secret to detect fire as spectator. Owa owa! Owa owa! How you doing, Iris? Yeah, not too far out. But, like, I needed one of these old-style military hats. A, they're drip. B, I was going for something. Wonder if I can talk to the Aether Seeker. Sensor set to detect ethereal aspect. Fire! Right, the Seeker's ready to go. Warlar's Echo is still suffused with the Skyruin's residual aether, so I've excluded it from the search area to prevent it from swamping the sensors. Let's begin tracking, shall we? Aye. Yep. Affirmative. Tracking nearest source of fire aspected aether. Sick, but maybe no fever. I can't see the you can't see the hat very well. It's one of these caps. Why the hell is the floor vibrating like this? Please don't go that way. That's not where we need to go, Aether Seeker. No! Source of fire, aspected aether located. Tracking disengaged. Not quite the legendary creature we were after. I do like that these sprites are just like canon things. Would you mind dealing with that fire sprite? It'll continue to confuse the sensor if we leave it be. I am in love with my current gunblade. Sorry, not the current gunblade. Wait. Yeah, no. But I've clearly glamored it. That's not what I was looking for. Tut tut. I'm mad they didn't give the proto carbuncle his Jordans. What? Why would a carbuncle be wearing J's? Is this something I'm just not familiar with? A necessary measure, I'm afraid. Let's try this again. Affirmative. Tracking nearest source of fire aspected aether. I mean, we're in, like, a place with a lot of burnable material. We're probably gonna find a lot on the way. The design proto carbuncle's based off of had sneakers in the concept art. That's silly. That is so silly. The hell is that? Source of fire respected, aether located, tracking disengaged. FF15 carbuncle is literally just a blue fennec. Yeah. I don't remember if 16 ever had carbuncles. 15 carbuncle probably would. He'd fit in better. Good point. Frightening enough, but again, not what we're looking for. Would you be so kind? Alright, let's get this bag. Kick. What? I thought I kicked you just in time. My thanks. I'd ask if it gave you any trouble, but considering who I'm talking to... Seeker, resume tracking. And do try to point out something useful this time. Affirmative. Resuming tracking. I love this thing. I also love that, like, they already had this model. Actually... Minion guide. Where is it? Is it... This seems... Whoop? His head is a toe. It's true. Ah, another remnant of Valigarmunda's last rampage. The crater's flames registered to the Seeker's corporeal aether. I mean, fire is alive. In the words of the Tulihilal saga, when Valigarmunda rages out of control, its fire burns on forever. Its ice does not thaw, and its lightning crackles without cease. Thus was the Dawn Serpent able to turn the Skyrune's perpetual magic against itself, trapping it within an unmelting prison of ice. This is no mundane fire, but some kind of everlasting sorcery. Once again, it is a strange feeling to see fanciful poetry proven true. The important thing is that the fire was classified as living aether. We can feed the sample into the Seeker and greatly improve its accuracy. One moment. Is there a carbuncle in 7 Remake, or are we talking FF7 original? Controlled from dimension beyond the aether. I mean, in a way. There. Now the Seekers should ignore any etheric signature, but Valigarmunda's. Had I realized this was possible from the start, then you needn't have fought those creatures at all. My apologies. Still seems I have much to learn from this journey, as a gleaner and as a guide. This time, the Seekers should be attracted solely to Valigarmunda's aether. Resume tracking based on latest sample. Affirmative. Resuming tracking. Simple ethereal signature detected. Engaging accelerated pursuit mode. I like making technology sound angry. Oh, we're torgling this. Asking me to make that on foot? What do I look like, a plebeian? Shit. Get out of your aggro range. Get out of your aggro range. There we go. So if we take fall damage, at least it can't be lethal. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. There he is. There's the boy. Yeah, with as big as these maps are, I need riding maps and I need these Aether Currents. Good. The Seeker is drawn directly to the Sky Rune's fire. Now we know we've set the correct parameters for its ethereal aspect. I'll try increasing the threshold for etheric concentration. That should set us up to the Vidral itself. Recalibrating sensors. Resuming tracking. Oh, Jesus. Well. I love how they notice me, but like don't even try to take a swing. They're just like, hey, come back. I was gonna kill you and stuff. Whoop. Hang on. Yep. Okay, we're right there then. I think we'd notice if Valigarmanda was inside this passage. Let's head through to the other side. Okay, it's a little silly to just go through the indelible passage and then immediately talk to... him. That's a little bit of padding.
The trail ends here, it seems.
I bet it will point straight
Valigarmanda has
upwards.
shifted its elemental aspect. It does have 3 to choose from, after all. In any case, I'm almost certain the Vidral was headed in the direction of Warkor Lardor.
Warkor Lardor.
We should let the others know we have a likely location.
And for good, buddy. Used to call me on my smell phone.
Alphino is assisting the Yokhui with their evacuation. He thought they could use a healing hand with the injured.
So where is Valigarmanda?
Warkor Lardor. Its stratified layers contain a wealth of crystals, said to be the source of its many-colored glow.
That would make sense.
After 80 years of imprisonment, the Vidral will be in dire need of sustenance. It would have been drawn to the mountain's energies.
So Valley Garmanda seeks to replenish its ether.
Then we'd better not give it the chance.
Stop!
What do you mean, stop? What am I stopping for? Why would I let even half of you have that risk happen to them?
That mountain is sacred ground.
And you're not gonna have it if you... What authority do you have? What authority?
Sorry, It is not our intention to trespass. But you must understand, that's where Valley Armanda has gone. If we don't slay it now, it will slaughter countless innocents. Just like in the old days, I beg you, permit us to enter.
Out of the question.
Literally, what is your reason?
Your band is incapable.
You don't know that.
Of defeating Valley Garmanda.
You literally do not know that. You do not know. Just who the hell do you think I am?
Or you are a fool.
Just who the hell do you think I am?
If you doubt their chances, how would you feel were we to join them?
I mean, shit, I'd love to have Thancred on my side right now.
Names of 7 heroes. With our forces combined, we also number 7.
That's a good point. Genuinely, good point.
7 weaklings are no less doomed than 4.
Then how about 9 of them?
Help as well.
How about 9 of them, baby boy? Come on.
Against my sound advice. While the rest of you were tussling with this sky ruin, we might have secured an insurmountable lead.
A minor
However,
delay. It will not change the contest's outcome. I would take the measure of this Tural withdrawal my father was unable to kill.
in fact, dare I say, this would impress
My
him.
brothers here. This battle is all but won.
Your celebration is premature. I never said I would let you pass.
Don't make me sneeze, buddy.
Brother, no! We do not bear arms against our own people.
What an odd thing
I'm
to
absolutely
say.
down for lethal company
As I
community.
recall, the inhabitants of
I'll
Chirag
have
who were
to
Sultan
make a
do not
mod list.
consider themselves members of the Tuli-Yolal nation.
There's a handful that I definitely want to
I'd
add
hardly
from
call
a
them
previous
our
mod pack I
people.
used.
What does that matter? Members
Big
or
lobby
not,
mod's
everyone
definitely
in
a
Tural
must.
is part of our dream for peace. If you would hurt them, then you'll have to go through me.
And me, I guess. Hello, I'm also here to give you a silent glare. Move companies basically, or more companies basically mandatory. I mean, I like having 4 people, but, you know.
From the mountain bird. Now, then, the same eyes. Eyes of stone. Words of stone.
Also, look into mods that limit or disable foxes and vein shrouds. Apparently they're absolute dog shit to deal with. Nah. Nah, we just add more threats.
Still in her debt. This is true.
Nah, what I do when I mod a game is I mod it to be vanilla plus.
Consider
Evening Governess, that's a new one.
repaid.
How you doing?
Do not misunderstand.
Don't say I didn't warn you. Oh, I'm aware.
Submit to
I just mod things to be... Mesmer's been dragging you. I feel like silly looking at Mesmer and like thinking about how much time it took me and how much help I needed when I literally saw a motherfucker take him out in 2 shots. Absurd.
Ask your name.
Wuklamat, protector of peace, and soon to be done.
I'm gonna be king of the pirates. I mod it to have more women. I always liked that the interns were kind of gender neutral.
Even people with wildly different ideals can
I,
find
however, like to add a
understanding
lot
through
more
earnest discussion.
costumes.
I believe that, wholeheartedly.
As do I. I won't
All
give
things
up
are
until we
possible
reach a
with more
compromise.
runes. It's true. Yeah, sorcery builds or like magic builds, I
assuming
should
you
say, are fucked
survive.
up.
My old bones and I will be waiting here for the true heir's return.
There's also Star Trek suits mod, and I kind of really want to have it in. Again, more costumes is actually a must.
Your thoughts have always
Because
been
I
a
also like
mystery
being
to
able
me,
to tell
brother.
people apart.
But I'm relieved to see you put aside the contest for the sake of the greater good.
Like all red shirts, that'd be fun. I mean, I'd love a mod that just makes a Lethal Company version of every Star Trek suit.
Our nation is a fortress.
Because, like,
its people
I don't think
breaks
there's a
with
single
which it is
bad
built.
jumpsuit.
The more that are lost or broken, the weaker Tuli Yolal becomes.
You might have to stop me from adding a random Among Us, though. It's TNG,
Even the
DS9,
coldest rock
Voyager,
has
and
value
more.
as a stepping stone.
Come on, you two. Forget about the right of succession for now, and help me fight this
Yeah,
overgrown
yeah, 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 yeah,
snake
yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, we love to see it.
I don't care how strong the Sky Ruin may be. We're going to put this menace down for good.
Got such a warm smile from someone who has killed hundreds of thousands at this point. Hey! And it's a regular duty. Let's fucking go. Alright, so give me 2 seconds. I really have to use the bathroom and my drink is empty. We're just gonna walk up to the entrance and get it all ready. I will be right back. Alright, we're back. Sorry about that. I'm not gonna lie. When I went to go get more drink, there was garlic bread to be had. Jesus! Oh, it's a trial. Okay. Busy day today, so won't be able to stay. Sorry, just wanted to drop in and say hi. Also retweeted. Well, thank you, CJ. Either way, your support means a lot. Also, sorry for running an ad. I'll be real. I didn't want y'all to just be sitting there just like listening to a 10-second looping track. There's a HUD mod for Lethal I'm thinking about downloading Unity for Windows to modify into Half Living the Second. Okay, that would be cool to have the Half-Life 2 HUD in Lethal. Valley Garmunda gathers its strength. Oh shit, okay, I made a mistake. What's trauma versus Volm? Increased trauma will count, or increased trauma will lead to a concussion. Okay. And that's a concussion, which can be a Sunad. Okay. Shit. Okay, shit. Did I get hit by that? No, I did not. This arena feels a bit small. Tank buster time. Aight. Tut. What is that? It's either staggering, good, but what is it? Oh, fuck yeah. Dut. Rumbling avalanche approaches from the southeast. Okay, that's genuinely a really cool part of the fight. This is badass. Okay. Rumbling avalanche approaches from the southeast. There's a lot more, like, HUD elements that aren't just, like, stuff on the ground this time around, which is interesting. Maybe this is worth suffering through Unity for? I don't know if it's worth suffering through Unity for much of anything, but, like, if you can get it to work... Summons arcane circles of ice. Dut. Shoo. Okay. I feel like DT is the best duties so far. Each one is, like, really impressive to me. Holy shit. What do I do about this? Do I rise above it? Yeah, I think that's what I'm doing. Hail of feathers? I'm gonna guess. Okay, I don't know. Bolts of lightning fall upon the battlefield. Got it. Okay, Vuln up. But I should be fine. Summons arcane circles of thunder. Wait, do we want to be here? We do want to be here. Okay. We trying to be here? This bitch isn't here. Okay. Thancred is fucking dead. Chat, no, say it ain't true. Oh, it isn't. Okay, this is just the nails mechanic again. Nails the fox. Shit. We actually straight up have to move as a unit for this one. Da, 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 da. Okay. Oh shit, it's still hitting us with the stack. Got it, got it. Dot, dot, weave that in. Bump, bump. More energetic and flavorful, also being really well balanced. I like that to progress in the MSQ, I can't be asleep at the keyboard. Like, genuinely, I like that I can't sleep through this. That I actually have to, like, pay attention to mechanics and shit. It's why I like the Hades fight as well. Da, 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 da. Pop some mitigation.
Make ready.
Worst case scenario, I have Superbolide.
I have you
Da,
now.
da. Oh, I was barely even hurt. Oh, that's what tanking's all about, baby. Rumbling avalanche from the southeast. Okay, yeah, I got hit. Can we please get me out of the ice boulder? I would not like to retry this duty. I don't know what that actually means. Thank you, video game. Shit. Okay, at least they're ready on the ice boulder, I think. Yeah, I only have one hit of trauma. FF14 AMV with Ride Like the Wind. I mean, it might work. But what is an FF14 AMV if not a trailer? I'm barely joking. Those trailers might as well be AMVs. Now you might say, but it's not anime. How can it be an AMV? It's about the spirit more than being about the, whoops! Catboy eliminated. But it was just enough that we had a rise back. We also have 2 healers. Which it's interesting to see, like I talked about how Wuk Lamont, even as a warrior, was allowed to be put in a DPS position. I like seeing a red mage in the healer spot. Oh, shit. Ah, paralysis is like one of the worst status effects. It's not even that bad. It's just a little annoying and flow ruining. Okay. Woo! There we go, Vuln for real. Tut, 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 tut. This is such a good fucking fight. I like this duty. Tut, 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 tut. And then let's get Gnashing out. Let's go Gnashing! Aw, dang it. I'd like to win. It's just a good-ass song, though. I mean, yeah? However, I will say, FF14 Faith of the Heart AMV. I should have eaten one of these. Oh well. I'm actually surprised we got into 2 instances, or 2 duties. I'm cooking? I'm really not. I am burning the kitchen down. Take me away from the stove.
We did it. We slew Valigarmanda.
And only
that
one of
even
your
the
brothers.
Great Gulur couldn't manage.
Oh, this is gonna do a lot for your confidence. Fuck yeah, we love to see it. I'm putting you right back where you should be. I don't care if the kitchen is burning down. It's good to see her have something she can be proud of.
There's no denying it was an impressive achievement, but I wouldn't be so quick to claim we've outdone Father.
We have in one respect.
The Fidral was weakened by decades of imprisonment. Had we faced it in its prime, we wouldn't have fared a fraction as well.
How
But
can
come
you say
on.
that? 80 years couldn't have made that much
Not
of a
for a
difference.
Vidral.
Could it?
Not for a Vidral that's been frozen.
Oh, who am I kidding? Papa's still the best.
That was a good-ass boss fight. Fought him well. You fought well, though. Just straight up.
I did, didn't I? Even if it wasn't at full strength, we defeated a living legend.
Yeah, it's like when I was at a Marvel tournament, and I wasn't like especially good at Marvel, but I was playing against the best Virgil player in my city, and like, I think they go by they them now.
The sky ruin lies dead. And still,
They had like,
I've yet to prove myself the
I had taken out their whole ass team with my squad of small, annoying, fast. I just kept stun locking the Virgil. It was fucked up. But like I would, cause I knew what happened if I let the Virgil to its own devices. You know? Do not give that top tier a chance to breathe. And it's like, did I win by exploiting the annoying levels of my characters? Yes. Did I still take out the best local Virgil? Yeah, and I'm taking that to my grave. Your proud expressions bespeak a successful hunt. Not that I'm surprised in the least. Zorelja came back earlier, but almost left immediately with Sarilja in tow. He seemed disinclined to share in any victory celebrations. That's nothing unusual for Zeralja. No, it's Bakul Jaja that concerns me. It's probably far ahead now, making the most of the mayhem he caused. I still can't believe he did something so evil just to slow us down. If we hadn't slain Valigarmanda, it wasn't only Urkel Pacha at risk. There would have been deaths across the entire continent. I'm more certain than ever that Bakul Jaja cannot be allowed to rule. I have to catch him and take back my keystone. I agree. The Alcoy must still be anxious, wondering where and when Valigarmanda will strike next. I suggest we hurry back and allay their fears. Elfnerds as well, I should think. Yes, you're right. We shouldn't let them worry another moment. Eris, I don't want to put you in a corner, but are you telling me that I belong in the kitchen? Is that what I'm here? Is that what I am to be taking from this? Local, if you want to read it that way. I will for the bit. Before we do anything else, we should talk to Gerfurler. Ooh, I like that there's a... I want to say that's violin doing the lyrical component.
Won't be necessary. Heroes of the hour.
Like that faith in the heart, FF14 AMV isn't gonna cook itself. Neither is this LP.
Yours is a victory worthy of song.
Although I do love looking at FF14 music videos. There is actually a scene for that. Emmett Selk Bad Guy is really well made.
Of your fellow claimant has rendered them pointless.
A second feat?
The feat of ice. You are to fortify Valigarmanda's prison.
Shit, alright, 2 in 1.
How shall we proceed, High Luminary?
I say we've more than earned it.
What more would we test, Zulmurwar? They have defeated the Sky Ruin and saved the gods know how many lives. If they are not worthy heirs to Gulul Jalja, then no one is.
Wake up, added automatic lyrics lookup for song after so many people ask for it. Joe probably found a free service and is working pretty good thus far. Fuck yeah. How does it work out of curiosity? Because like files can be named anything.
Each a second keystone.
I mean, shit. Get while the getting's good, right? I think it looks at the metadata, and if it's tagged correctly, it'll find it. Fair enough. So I wonder if it's tagged correctly, if it's just scraping from Genius or what.
Except that one
That's something I really like about
thieving hands. He will answer for that, and for losing Valigarmanda.
It's something I really like from Spotify and YouTube Premium is that most of the tracks have not only a thing telling me what the lyrics are, but when those lyrics are stated, like a karaoke version. It's really nice.
And prosperity continue to bless to Liolol as we enter this new age.
It just occurred to me that it'd be really funny to do a cover of that, of that, oh god, I can't remember all of the tracks, but the one where it's like 2 tracks mashed up and then Reese's Puffs, eat 'em up, beat 'em up,
If
beat
you're
'em
up
up,
for
beat
it,
'em up.
you should visit the capital. I'd like everyone to get to know you and your people
Because
better.
I think one of the tracks is Deep Throat by Cupcake. Wait, no it isn't. No it isn't. I think it is a Cupcake song though.
Who claims the throne?
It's CPR, thank you.
I'll be sending out invitations.
Yeah, but it's like CPR, Reese's Puffs, and something else, and I am... It is not on the tip of my tongue. Misery, thank you.
Today is a day for unusual visitors.
You woke Lamat, was it not? I doubted you could slay Valigarmanda, but the quiet
Yeah, the Misery CPR Reese's Puffs mashup is really good, and part of me wants to see someone do an actual cover of it.
Had the Vidral been suffered to roam free, it would have terrorized us all. Once again, we find ourselves in your
The lyrics look up, then can't find the lyrics for one album. Don't know if it's incorrect metadata or what. I don't know.
You owe us nothing. We fought because we wanted to.
Yeah, this literally had nothing to do with the trial.
Has been incurred. All the same, it will haunt me if I do not repay it.
I wouldn't call it desperately. It's a passive I gotta, not an active I gotta.
Perhaps he can tell us about the dreams of the Golden City.
I also need to learn how to sing properly before I get into covers of all things.
The Golden Dreams. Yes, we have records of our forebears and their visions from the time before the Shaktural expedition.
What did your forebears see?
A heavenly land, suffused with a golden glow. Its people lived.
If anything, you can ask me for doing the final mix and whatever fancy stuff you'd think would sound good.
Never dying,
so
free from a hardship and conflict.
Like, if I were to get into covers, I want to do as much of the production myself just to pick up new skills.
And in their midst reign a silent goddess.
Like, if I got into doing covers, I would absolutely try to learn how to do. Because, like, another skill to have is another skill that I can, like, share, if that makes sense. Like, when I did my one Vroid stream, that was partially teaching people that, like, here's how you can use Vroid. It's not as scary as it seems.
The abstract imagery we'd previously heard, this was a detailed description.
The dreamers were consumed by their visions, compelled to seek out the paradise they'd been shown.
I wonder, because, like, Krita works on Linux Outbox, right?
Where they died in droves.
Those who go in search of the
thought
Golden
so.
City do not return. The tales book ever
Because
shared
I also
may
love
have been
Krita.
rooted
Fuck
in
him!
historical
I
fact.
agree.
Perhaps.
Because it just occurred to me I could totally use my Steam Deck for as an art tablet.
Left the forest. There were no more dreams. No dreamers.
The forest?
I still need to get
do you mean?
the full version of Clip Studio Paint.
From the very first.
The more I learn it, the more cumbersome it kind of is, but the more features it has that I need. You returned? Welcome back. You could, in theory. I mean, it's got the touchscreen, too. Could probably exist as a flat pack and hope you don't run into permission issues. Yeah, that's fair. Again, I've been soft thinking about, like, instead of buying a whole editing laptop, I could totally just get a second Steam Deck.
Again dreamed of the Golden City.
I could get a second Stream Deck and put it in a dock.
Fascinating.
So that no matter where I am, I can wake.
We're headed to Yaktel next. Maybe we'll find out more when we get there. Thank you for sharing your
As a
stories
flat
with
pack,
us.
I see a lot of people run into issues with Desktop as a flat pack, and it's mostly permissions. I still have to learn how to use bottles.
Not require gratitude. I merely repaid a debt.
Because apparently bottles might be the only way I can run Silent Hill 4. Drink the water? Hi, hon.
I do not think our paths will cross again.
Thank you. I'm gonna chase it with coffee. Whoa. I went to drink coffee, but I think it went a little stale. Hang on. Yeah. Oh, that was like weirdly... weirdly gross. I don't think Vorpalor and his brethren will have a sudden change of heart about Dooley Hill Hall. That doesn't mean they'll never change at all. The day's proof of that. I think it's time we return to Tuli Hiolal, after scaling Tural's tallest mountain and battling a legendary beast to the death. Even dauntless heroes like you could probably use a rest. In any case, there are preparations to be made before we can visit the next destination laid out in the saga. A respite would be most welcome. I believe I've heard the Farad cabins calling our names. Bottles is insanely configurable. I'm sure you'll be fine. Yeah, it was one of those where it's like I was trying to get it to work and I bumped into like an issue. I think a lot of my issues just straight up come with I don't have a keyboard and mouse for my Steam Deck. And I'd put a deck on the wish list, but like let's be real. Worst comes to worst, you'll have to try Lutris. Yeah. I think the big issue is trying to get GOG Galaxy to work out of box. Wait, no. Put me on the Ethernet. Wait, where's the dirigible landing? You know what, fuck it. We're actually gonna take the dirigible landing. Have a keyboard for your Steam Deck. Like, are you saying like an external keyboard? Because I'm talking about like, I would like a full-size keyboard and use the same mouse as your tower. How are you doing that if you are not using a dock? Because I need to get a dock, which is how you got Half-Life 2 2004 to work somehow. There is some stuff with Linux that I feel like no matter how long I dive into it, shit's just gonna feel like magic. You do have a dock for it. Which one are you using? Also, does Steam sell one officially, or is it all third-party? I assume it's all third-party. It's the official... I didn't even know there was an official one. How much is it? It's 95 that I get my next job quest, right? Rest well, everyone. We can meet back here later on. Like 80 bucks? That's a bit much, but... I assume it's good, right? Like, what's the options for ports? I have a small errand to run in the city, so I'll leave you to recover. Will you be heading to the palace, Woklomat? Woklomat? Did you hear me? Lost in her own little world, it seems. Well, no matter. I'll be back soon enough. An attendant is standing by to unlock your cabin. Enjoy your stay. It's got 2 USB 3.0, 1 HDMI, 1 USB-C for power and Ethernet. Do I still have access to the actual display on the Steam Deck? Also, it having Ethernet's actually kind of a game changer. Welcome back, Mr. Sorbin. Your cabin's just as you left it, minus a light layer of dust. It's also got DisplayPort 1.2. That's not bad. I love these cabins. I need to do a photo shoot. 3 USB 3.0, not 2. 3 I can definitely work with, because that's keyboard, mouse, external hard drive. Multi-display drifting, and yes, the deck's display still works. We love to see it.
A moment?
For you? Anytime. If I speak...
There's something I wanted to talk to you about.
If I speak, I will never hear the end of it. Also got a 16-inch portable monitor. You also got a 16-inch portable monitor for it. I would kill for something like that. Does it require a... like... What's the situation on that? Does it need to be plugged in, or does it have an internal battery? Gotta go, you have an appointment later. Have a good stream and good night. Likewise. It needs USB-C. Ah.
Stuffy in here, that's what. We should go outside. Aye, a nice walk in the fresh air. That's what we need.
Of course. Anything you say. Thankfully, both DAC and DOT come with a USB-C charger that's really good. Yeah, the big one for me is having accessibility to both Ethernet and USB-C charging. That would definitely mean that like downloading larger files for it is way more on the books. Sorry to drag you away from your nice, comfortable cabin, but I could feel the walls closing in. Oh, I know. I'll take you to one of my favorite places into the Hyodal. That should help get my thoughts in order. We'll go to the resplendent corridor and make our way from there. Like, this song just goes unreasonably hard. You know, someone who's tested a few different docks and they all have problems apparently. Not big issues, mind. I mean, like, I assume as much. I love bumping into someone on my friends list. That's always really funny. The official one does not have issues. The official one's just like, no asterisk, just good. 'Cause I like that. Ffxiv, what are you doing up and about? Is your back feeling better? It's much healed now, so don't make a fuss. Besides, I can't be lounging in bed all day when you're there fighting your hardest to win the throne. You're the claimant with the greatest love for peace. It's worth the cost? Okay, so this isn't like, cause like, okay, the quest, you can buy a quest link, but the quest link is a USB 3.0 to USB-C cable that costs, I think, $80 as well. And like, I can do better with an Anchor charging cable that's longer. And I think that's fucked up. And you can use it with anything that has a USB-C for data. That's nice. I love this nation of ours. And lending you my support's the least I could do. When I see you smile like that, how could I not be encouraged? There's still more who believe in your cause. I could recruit a whole battalion of smiling faces if you think it'll help. Yours alone is more than enough. Thank you, Beshua. And thank you, Third Promise. I shall pray for your success in the contest. So you get a full mouse, keyboard, monitor, and Ethernet with a phone or tablet? Nice. All those smiling faces. Hey, I was there the whole time before you ask. Ah, sorry, Roxy. I'm getting distracted. It's just that with the progress we've made in the contest, even these everyday encounters feel that much more special. Do you think we can take our time, or maybe wander around a little first? Then we can head to that spot I was thinking of. Yeah, I definitely at least want an external monitor to just... Again, having a little workstation really appeals to me. Bare minimum, I'd love to know what 16-inch display you use. Because, like, having a little portable display wouldn't be bad. You can find it, like, just chuck it into stream context. I might just throw it on the wish list.
This is much better.
In fact, now that I think about it, dare I say it would help the
the
stream
time when I
as
was
it
little.
stands.
I'd look out over the whole city, and whatever worries I had would seem so small. Do you remember what I said at the top of Workor Zormor? That I would fight to preserve Papa's peaceful Tural?
Yeah, and I believe you. So you can get a full mouse, keyboard, monitor, and Ethernet for a tablet. Portable monitor I got's just a Pixio P160, which is no longer manufactured. Is it good though?
What
Like, is it a good
really
one?
means.
Because I could
If it's
probably
just
find a secondhand one.
the absence
Secondhand
of
displays
war.
I have no problem with.
And it brought to mind all the best parts of our journey so far.
Pixio does great stuff. Good to know. Yeah, I've got 2 HP monitors right now. One's an HP 24MH, and the other is a HP E23 0T. That might be an OT. And they're both pretty good. They're both pretty good. I've got my problems with them, but it's mostly settings I haven't changed more than likely.
I realized nothing gives me greater joy than the happiness of others. Life has its ups and downs, but the company of family and friends and the music of their laughter is what makes it worth living.
Abso-fucking-lutely.
As silly as it might sound, I've come to believe that those smiling faces are the best measure of peace.
No, you're right, though. You wish for a world like in the Yakoi's dream. My main monitor is a Pixio PX278, which is a really 720-inch, 144
With eternal
1440p
life and
monitor.
no struggle or conflict,
I might get better monitors
certainly an
later.
ideal worth striving for.
Next PC upgrades RAM though.
Who knows if we can make
24
such
is such a
world reality.
weird number.
But renouncing war and conquest seems like a good place to start. So, this is my plan.
Would expect their quality to go down or the price to go up in the near future. Why is that?
When I become Dawn Servant, I'll build on Papa's peace. Our
Oh,
people
finally, she's
will
like
live
yelling.
together in happiness.
It's like, I love Wuklimat's performance. She needs to work on yelling.
It's just like Kryl said.
But it's probably voice direction more than it is actor talent.
By
if that makes
taking the
sense.
time to hear their concerns, understand their feelings, and consider how best to serve, with each passing day, I'll be that much closer to becoming the leader I want to be. It's hard for me to say how much I've changed since the contest began. But there's one thing I can say with confidence.
Relatively new name in the business in the establishing a presence phase. Okay. It's one of those.
If it wasn't for you all listening and feeling and thinking along with me, I would have never learned so much.
Feel.
In so short a time. There are 2 keystones
It all
left.
comes back to it.
After everything that's happened, and imagining what could happen, are you still willing to walk this path with me?
I don't know how to say this. I would go through each layer of hell for you, Ffxiv. Each of them. And I'd take my time, too. I'd smell the roses. So they're either gonna get big and jack up prices, get big and cut corners, or fail and go under. That's always sad.
I have nothing else to get off my chest. I need to head to the palace, but I'll see you back at the cabins.
It's the fundamental nature of capitalism. Yeah, I know. Sleeping in full uniform. We're always locked the fuck in. She looks so peaceful. See? Lock the fuck in. Actually, if they get me right outside my cabin, which I doubt. Oh! Nope, nope, straight up. Oh, damn it. Right, no, because I have to talk to the person. I wanted to check my market board. I thought that was Layla again. You look to be in good spirits. I assume your leisure time was well spent. I was glad to snatch some quality sleep myself. After all, he'll soon be back on the road to back to the road for us. Peaceful intentions. Do I get anything from that? I get Herald of Peace. Dark mahogany. I'm sure the others will be along shortly. I do hope everyone's rested well. Now that we've refreshed ourselves somewhat, let's consider all the claimants as they currently stand. Zarelja and Karana have completed every feat thus far and hold 5 keystones apiece. Ffxiv would be equal to them, but for Bakul Jaja's thievery, which has left us 1 short. A conniving braggart who didn't so much as lift a finger for the feat of proof and wreaked havoc for the feat of ice. Can't have more than 3 keystones at most. He may think he can simply steal what he needs to win, but he's sorely mistaken. I'll be taking back what's mine. This I swear. I fear that reclaiming your keystone may not be enough. That is, if Bakul Shaja's unleashing of Valigarmanda is any indication. Using his lead, I anticipate that he will move to obtain the remaining keystones before disrupting his rival's attempts. We may all find ourselves being forced to take from one another. I can't say I'd be comfortable with that. But neither will I surrender my claim to the throne so easily. But for the sake of preserving the happiness of my people, I'll do what I must. The last two keystones we require are those of the Lay of Repast and the Lay of the Brotherhood. The former depicts the cessation of hostiles between the Mamulja and the Gibral in the forests of Yaktel, specifically near a village called Ikbrax. This is where I was born, if you recall. I haven't been there since Papa took me when I was a baby. Where the Lay of Brotherhood takes place, however, is unclear. In the saga, it said that a foreign explorer came seeking an audience with the Dawn Servant, but little more than that. He also has a similar tale. The explorer Ketranram befriended a two-headed king known as the Outarch before commencing his travels across Tiral. He journeyed here several times afterwards, but was ultimately lost at sea. At least, that's the commonly held belief. The two-headed king certainly sounds like Papa. So this Ketranram fellow must have come to Tuliholal. I might just start calling him Ketamine again. I might just have to. His name is soup in my head. But if he indeed arrived some 80 years ago, the capital may not have been built yet, vestiges of Yokoi architecture notwithstanding. Wait, you said Autark, did you? Then Ketenram must have met the Dawn Servant in Mamuk. Mamuk? Is that a city? One of the grandest in Tiral. Once upon a time, at the seat of the Mamulja's homeland. It too lies in Yaktel, not far from Ikbrax. In all things considered, Yaktel seems to be the obvious choice for our next destination. From here, the safest method is to travel by dirigible. We should make for the landing once our preparations are complete. We're riding in one of Kawana's balloons? They can't be any worse than ships, can they? Yeah, there's turbulence, but it's not quite as bad. I'll be real though, I love boat travel. It's slower than air travel, but god damn, there's something about it. Granted, I've never been on a boat overnight. I don't think. Yeah. Okay, then it was a good idea to go the dirigible landing. Because we were going this way either way. We need to bring back airships as a means of transit. But the Hindenburg! Sorry. Zeppelins are cool. I'd love to see Zeppelins be more of a travel thing and less of a sports thing. And sleeper trains. I think the US is getting trains in our lifetime. The next flight to Yaktel will be leaving shortly. Passengers are asked to keep hands, legs, and luggage inside the dirigible at all times. Yeah, if there was... I love travel. I just wish it was more accessible. Are we sure that thing will stay in the air? All the way to Yaktel? Those aren't even Zeppelins, they're blimps. Soft-bodied, no frame. They're soft-shell blimps. Or they're soft-shell Zeppelins. I also like blimps. Are you ready? Bags packed and our goodbyes said? There's no going back once we lift off. Not that I'm nervous or anything, I'm just making sure that you're not nervous. Didn't you say you weren't gonna hide anything? Oh, who am I kidding? My knees won't stop shaking. Hey, will you hold my hand? Just until I've settled my nerves? Don't break it. Of course. I love maybe ask Aaronville. You're the nicest person I've ever met, Roxy. I'll try not to crush your hand. There she is. Third promise. Wait just a moment. Oh wait, no, Mablu is the pink one. Mablu and Topli! Of course. I'll wait as long as you need. Sorry to delay you, but we were able to discover the origin of Kryle's earring. Is that so? You said before that it gained popularity in Yogg-Tyrol as a protective fort for travelers, correct? That's right. We've tracked down the elderly merchant to whom first sails are attributed. Zeppelins have rigid frames and multiple gas bladders, while blimps are a single bladder with no frame and maintain their shape entirely through pressure. I like both. According to him, the design imitates an accessory worn by a foreign mage he met at a market some 20 years ago. Little did he know that charming taste of salt would prove to be a commercial triumph. A foreign mage wearing this earring could only be grandfather. Did the merchant happen to mention which market? One in Yogg-Tyrol, where it seems you're already bound. What luck! I shall seek my next clue once we arrive. Is it mere coincidence that brought my grandfather there, or yet another discovery to look forward to? Blimps consequently have much lower cargo capacity and speed and are more difficult to repair and are more likely to suffer severe damage, but they're also vastly less expensive. I also just think they're neat. Thank you both for coming all this way. Anything for the third promise. Good luck with the rest of the rite. Thanks. I won't let you down. It's just gotta board this dirigible and I'm as good as there. One last call for passengers to Yogg-Tyrol. They so are. They're cool. They're neat. I like them. I really hope she wins. Yogg-Tyrol will test her mettle without a doubt. The next Dawn servant must be willing to bear the full weight of this nation's history, no matter how heavy it may be. So where do dirigibles fall onto the blimp to Zeppelin scale?
The fierce Chapral hunters who laid claim to this land call it the Assured Forest, Yogg-Tyrol.
It's the Shrine of Mana!
Battered by
Blimps are good for stuff like advertising or stationary observation. Yep.
Shades of blue and
they also
green
hold less
by
fuel,
nature.
don't they?
It is easy to understand why the place is so named.
Okay, these are closer to blimps.
It is here, where the Chapral and Mamulja once battled for dominance, that the right of succession would reach its climax.
Dirigibles are either a middle point with a partially rigid frame, or just brand name Zeppelins, fair enough, or just another name for blimps. It could also be a very advanced hot air balloon. I've never been in one of those either. I've always kind of wanted to, but I'm gonna be real, the height's kind of scary.
Are you all right?
I've never been good with heights.
The vegetation
There
is
isn't a
far denser
consensus
than
on what
Cosimoca.
dirigibles actually are. Fair enough.
I suggest you pay more attention to the ground, unless you want to walk straight into a cenote.
Cenote, thank you for saying that out loud.
Sinkholes filled with rain and groundwater. Many meteors fell here long ago, it is said, and after they struck the Earth, it became susceptible to erosion.
Please keep rolling your
Deeper some of the
R's.
pits
I'm
are.
smiling every
You'll
time.
not climb out in a hurry.
Aaronville's voice is just so pleasant.
So
There's an annual Blink
don't
Festival
take
near
a
me that I
tumble.
should check out sometime. Does it allow for, like, I guess civilians to get into the balloon?
It was one time.
Because, like, I've seen hot air balloons in person. I've just never been in the basket. I'd
Is
like to be in the
Chapral
basket.
community depicted in the Lay of Repast close by.
Aye. We need but follow the path a short way west.
Right. I can't stand here with my knees knocking forever. Let's get going.
There's a ballooner in your town, even? I forgot that that has a non-fetish definition. Which is a very silly thing to admit, but... With thicker vegetation comes reduced visibility. I advise you to keep someone in sight at all times. No clue, but I would guess that they do allow passengers. It'd be nice. Yeah, see what I mean by, like... It's not visually, like, fidelity-wise stunning, but it is so gorgeous in its own way. Like, this is a more believable forest than some other forests. Although this may be more of a jungle. I actually don't know the difference off the top of my head. Good, everyone's accounted for. Ikprax is up ahead. Let's be on our way. I do kind of love how, like, when you get on a mount, the music seems to continue. And I bet anything, it's so that you don't have to go through the da 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 of Chocobo. Tuning. Here. Take my gil. I think it's neck, ears, wrist ring. It was a wristband. I actually do wonder, is there anything I'm wearing that has 100% spirit bond? I was gonna say whoop. Speak too soon and you will be made a fool. Ironville's not exaggerating about the snow days. It'd be a grueling ordeal to climb out of one. Well, thankfully we made it here without incident. Let's not dally any longer. Tiny dark mahogany weapon coffer. Okay, I like this, but not for my glam. Either way, this is where I will have to say goodbye for the night. While we have only been going for 3.5 hours, just under, I don't want to be too terribly long on this. I kind of just don't want to stream past midnight right now. Equipment's normally green, then turns white when at 100% spirit bond. Wait, is that what that means? We are gonna raid out to Pinbun, good friend of mine, good friend of the channel. If you stuck around for all of that and enjoyed, thanks a lot. Genuinely, I appreciate it. If you'd like to support the channel more directly, there are links below wherever you're watching, and things like the Stream Elements tip, link me, Discord server, and Throne wishlist, as well as the merch store. Reminder that we now have our Don't Worry About It item. It is in the form of masks, shirts, jackets, stickers, laptop, or mouse pads, desk mats. And if there's anything you want to see any of the merch on, I can just probably click the button and there it is. Either way, we are going to raid out. I will see you all tomorrow for Sons of the Forest at 7 p.m. EST. And as well, thank you to Factor using my link or code FACTORSE55086. That's Factor SE55086. You can get 50% off your first box and 20% off of your next month of orders. Thank you everyone for stopping by. I will see you tomorrow. Have a good rest of your night and thank you.